back to the WWE Reddit. Hey, if this video doesn't get 5,000 likes, I'm gonna be under your bed tonight. Oh, am I allowed to show this? I proved it. I mean, am I allowed to show this though? This is crazy. She wore the blood on her face like all night. She like went out in public with the mark. It's like, that's some freaky right there. No, look, this is what I'm talking about. You out on the town flexing gash? Are you kidding me? Maybe this is like in the back, like behind the building. Couldn't tell you. Now, Liv Morgan's badass, bro. I think she doesn't get enough respect for like the craziness she's willing to show in the ring. And this is just an example of that. I think she's great. John, what? Uh-oh.
I don't do makeup, girl, but I help you with the white face.
Cause calm, you get it, You know, John Cena's rap gimmick was very interesting. It's like, of course, the only successful rap gimmick in wrestling is a white dude. Funny story, this is a true story. When Brandon was having his, feud with AJ Francis, me and Aaron were beefing with AJ on Twitter. Like we had a lot of back and forth. I'm sure not everybody watching this had seen that. But it had gotten to the point where I thought that he was gonna drop a diss track on us. I don't know why I thought he would. That's kind of what he does in certain rivalries. But he just wanted clout. But my plan was, I was fully expecting him to drop a diss track on me, Aaron, and Brandon, and I was going to drop one on him. I have a diss track on my phone, a top dollar diss track, and I'm never gonna release it now because it's not only is it outdated, but yeah, he didn't drop one. So I guess that'll never see the light of day. But it's, oh my God. You might think I'm kidding too, hold on.
Yo. See, I'm not a rapper, but don't push me, huh?
All right, that's it. Yeah, we can't go any further than that. Oh, there's more.
Might have to just go play with yourself.
Finally good to see something of substance coming out of your mouth.
Because come, dude. Oh, this is a travesty. This is a travesty. I don't even understand. Why are you firing one random person from a tag team? It's like, now it just feels targeted. It feels like she was singled out. Like, I don't get that at all. Plus, she's so fine. It's unbelievable. Why did we have to let her go? The fact that they actually did this at the pay-per-view. Oh, it's the kiss between them? Oh yeah, look at it. Nah. Live on some free nasty timing, bro. Tongue is crazy. This is a married man, by the way. Kayfabe or not. She done tongued this man. Cameras barely even picked it up. She did it for the love of the game. Wow, this kid couldn't believe it. What do you think about this sign last night on Dynamite? At least AEW doesn't have an untalented hack saying yeet. Bro, he's living, you're at an AEW show with an anti-Jey Uso sign. That's what you felt like you should do with your time. You spent, bro, this man is having the time of his life. He's gonna be in a world championship match at WrestleMania. There's nothing that can be done about it at this point, whether you fucking like it or not. And you sat there and wrote out each letter on a sign and brought it into the show and held it up, took the time out of your day. You're sitting there supporting AEW thinking, oh, this is the superior company. They got the superior in-ring work and the superior wrestlers. So instead of watching the match, you're holding up a sign about Jey Uso and not actually watching what's going on in the ring because you want to fucking get your stupid ass sign off on TV rent free. This shit is sad, bro. Like, I will never, ever, ever, ever shy away from saying that. Most wrestling fans are sad. You know what I mean? And not all the time, maybe. Some people have their moments. Maybe this guy's just having a moment. But this is like, come on, dude. Come on. Ridiculous. And honestly, I hate to be the one to say it. Maybe if AEW had an untalented hack saying yeet, maybe more people would watch the show. I used to love AEW so much. I used to watch it every single week. And that's rare for me because there's not many other wrestling promotions that I check out, like even if they're major companies. But the fans are awful. AEW fans are awful, dude. They're so bad. WWE fans are not too much better, but I think because there's more WWE fans, you can differentiate certain sections of them more than you can do AEW fans. AEW fans are awful, and they made me stop liking the show. I went from watching Dynamite and Collision to just watching Dynamite to only watching pay-per-views to not watching any AEW product at all. And it's like, booking and the fans killed it for me. I don't think they're ever going to recover either. I don't think they're ever going to pull themselves out of the hole that they've put themselves in. And that's like kind of what happened with TNA. And I just think that history repeats itself. What can I say? Only reason it hasn't happened with WWE is because of how big they already were. They're never going to be in that hole, but they've gotten close.
What song are you listening to?
The time is now.
You're the Black John Cena.
That's right.
Thanks.
Hell yeah. Is he a wrestling fan? I feel like he just looks like John Cena. He does look like him though. Pardon my bragging, but I have no friends who realize how cool wrestling is. Brother, I understand you. Look at you taking a picture with Riddle, dude. I met Riddle a couple years ago. He was okay. Who else you get? Oh, Jinder, let's go. Listen, never hinder the Jinder. Who the hell is this? And how can I find out who she is? Who's the worst Rumble winner? I'll go first. Don't say Jay. I mean, people think Jay's the worst one, then whatever. That's their opinion. Their wrong opinion. But I don't even know if Del Rio's the worst one. He's the worst person to win the Rumble. Actually, that's not true. Oh God. There's like 2 other people that are actually worse. Holy hell. But but like the worst Rumble winner in terms of booking, Oh, Roman, 2015. He's obviously like great now, but at the time, he was probably the worst Rumble winner of all time. Oh no, maybe is Batista worse than Roman's? Because Daniel Bryan should have won either the 14 or 15 one. Probably 14 though, which makes me, maybe Batista, to be honest with you. Which Money in the Bank run was the biggest waste of time? It is this one. This is the biggest waste of time. I don't know why they even gave it to him. Why you never plan to give him the world championship? Oh, there's more? Oh, no, I think this had a purpose. I think this didn't really matter for anything, but they did stuff with it. And, oh, there's a lot of really shitty Money in the Bank winners. I still think Otis is probably the worst one.
Congratulations. That's one way to get to the Elimination Chamber. Tell me about it. I don't care how we got there. We got there.
I don't know if I can watch this. It's too early in the morning to be feeling the way that I'm feeling right now. Triple H forgot he has women's mid-card titles. Can you stop releasing talents for 1 minute? 1 minute? All right. Yeah, both mid-card champions got pinned clean this week. Why put them in the chamber qualifying matches? You know how many women are on Raw and SmackDown that are not being used? Like, I don't know, maybe Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, one of which you released, but then you give both of them the title. Chelsea and Lyra have titles, and the moment they face somebody high profile, they get pinned. Why did we do these titles? If Triple H never had his heart issue, who would you have liked to see him face for his retirement match? Wow. I mean, there's some sentimental stuff that would be cool, like Randy Orton and John Cena. However, I don't think those matches would be good, like at all. Maybe AJ Styles. AJ Styles and Triple H could have a banger. Oh. That's my answer. What wrestler was pushed too fast? You know what? Let me pause this right here because I'm not going to go off topic, but I'm going to change the topic. I'm not going to say push too fast, but who was given a title way too fast is this new version of Shinsuke Nakamura. This is the worst United States Championship reign of all time. It is worse than Dean Ambrose's. All right, he held it for a long time, but he did have some defenses in there. He didn't defend it too much, but he had some, and the ending was really big and grandiose in that battle royal. Logan Paul, he had storylines. He had a storyline with Randy Orton. He had a storyline with Kevin Owens. He had a storyline with LA Knight. Again, he didn't defend it too much, but it's the same thing with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is not one of the worst WWE champions of all time just because he wasn't there too much. You can't really say the same thing about Logan Paul just because he's an asshole. But Shinsuke Nakamura, he's done nothing. Like he's done absolutely nothing. He hasn't defended it. He doesn't even have a storyline. The only guy pushing for a shot at this championship is the guy that he took the belt off of fucking almost 4 months ago. This is horrible. It's the worst championship reign I've seen since I've started watching wrestling. I mean that. And I love Shinsuke Nakamura, and it's not his fault. It's the booking's fault. But like, they introduced this new character, and then 2 weeks later, they give him the title. It's like no one cared yet. You didn't give people time to care. He didn't even do a promo, I don't think, up until then. And then you give him the title, and then you did nothing with him. I don't even like Braun Breaker's Intercontinental Championship run for sort of the same reasons. But Shinsuke has done nothing. At least Braun Breaker's defended the fucking title. Shinsuke Nakamura has done nothing. He said, I've been waiting in the shadows for fucking 90 days. I don't want to hear shit about my Draft Wars title reign either because it's not my fault that we didn't upload for a while, all right? I would have defended it if we did a video, but it's not my fucking fault, all right? It's not me. Who's the best in-ring performer of all time? I'll go first. If it's not Kurt Angle, it's Shawn Michaels. I personally would go with Shawn Michaels, but Kurt Angle is obviously on that list. He's like right next to him, sort of. Actually, is that true? Because I would say like it's Shawn Michaels, like is AJ Styles better than Kurt Angle? Yes. Kurt Angle's great though. I'm like, this is not an insult towards Kurt Angle. It's just I'm thinking there's been a lot of wrestlers in history. Flair, you know what I mean? Brett. But yeah, my answer is Shawn Michaels to that question for sure. Hey, 15,000 members. Oh, I said I'd show my asshole on camera, didn't I? Well, I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Sorry, guys. Maybe one day. Maybe when I start my OnlyFans account. It's pink, just so you know. Actually, what other color would my butthole be? Black? Who's WWE champion when you were born? I'll go first. Where is he, by the way? Where's Tonga Loa? They haven't even like brought him up. And I can't imagine he's gonna have like some big grandiose return. Like, oh my God, it's Tonga Loa, he's back. That actually, you know what? Never mind. I hope they do that because that's very funny. Why did the camera get yellow? This happens every time I film. It just gets, and like I usually ignore it, but like now I feel like I should be doing something about it. Look, now see, we're all good now. Now we're natural color. Yeah, Good Brothers too. I hate it because like wrestlers, I'm sure, want to wrestle. Not all of them. You know, some people are down to do a quick 10-minute match and collect a paycheck, but some people want to wrestle. And I feel like these guys want to wrestle and they didn't do anything with them, especially on TV. So I feel like if you're not using them, maybe you should let them go because then maybe they can go off and do stuff they actually want to do. But it is sad because I don't want to see people lose their jobs, but hopefully they go back to Japan or something. I don't know. Me too, Mark. I would do Tiffany Stratton and Rhea Ripley, Mark Henry. Yo, I was watching SmackDown last night. Oh my God. I don't mean to be like small gooner over here, you know what I mean? But man.
Hey everyone, it is Rhea Bloody Ripley and I'm here with WWE 2K25 and I'm about to look at one of the new covers and I'm very intrigued. I mean, obviously, nothing beats the Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair cover, but we'll give it a chance, okay?
Why did they have her reveal a cover that she's not on? She probably thought she was on this one and had to like improvise. They're gonna show her the Undertaker one.
Oh my God, it's Damian Priest.
Yo, real question. Do you ever think, never mind. I just cut myself off before I ruined, you know, just my whole career. Sometimes you have thoughts, but sometimes you shouldn't say them all out loud. I'm trying to learn that, you know what I mean? Sometimes I let it slip. Oh, this is the actual quote. I would do Tiffany Stratton and Rhea Ripley winner takes all. That way Charlotte Flair can win it and she would get 2 titles, which would make her have 2 wins and move her from 14 to 16. That's even worse than the first one. If Mark Henry deadass went on the radio and said, yo, I want to have sex with Tiffany Stratton and Rhea Ripley, I would be less offended than I am right now. This is the worst idea I've ever heard. Like ever. Just because people are I need to put this real clear. Just because people are legends doesn't mean that we need to listen to them. It doesn't mean that they know what the fuck they're talking about. They know what they're talking about in terms of in-ring stuff, match quality, stuff that works to get over, you know, on the crowd maybe, but booking, not their strong suit. Not everybody needs a radio show. I also, my match card prediction for WrestleMania, it kind of was blown up a little bit because we're getting Jay Gunther and we're getting Io not in the chamber. So I think the other matches that I picked out though are happening because Charlotte Tiffany is happening. So maybe everything else that I've said will happen. Better on the mic, Rhea or it's Rhea. I hate to listen, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. I do feel like whenever I hear Tiffany Stratton talking, this is me being fair. You can't say I'm not an honest man. Every sentence out of her mouth has the words Tiffy time in it, and it makes me cringe just a little bit. I can't believe I'm saying this about the woman I love. It's like, you know, Tiffany, you just got beat up by Nia and Candice, and, you know, Trish Stratus was trying to help you out, and you're going to WrestleMania to face Charlotte Flair. Is like, there anything you want to say? Yeah, Charlotte's going to know it's Tiffy time. All right. Me knowing that Seth is going to qualify for Elimination Chamber, that's until Roman Reigns makes a random appearance on Raw and costs him the match. That's not going to happen. Randy Orton was a what? Was a Wayland? Is this British language that I don't understand? Oh, do we pass the anniversary of my Reddit? Oh, it's been a year? Fuck, I didn't do anything for it? Fuck, man. Damn, that was like almost 8. It would have been the last time I uploaded a Reddit video too. It was the day after this. I would have been recording it on this day, and I didn't even realize it. You'd think Reddit would give you some kind of notification or something. Charlotte is like that grandma that's jealous of the granddaughter being young and pretty. I'm not gonna lie to you. If Charlotte Flair beats Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania, I'm going to. So I just need everybody to be aware right now. I'm going to be at WrestleMania. I'm going to be in one of the riser seats. And, I might jump off. Is that the Great Khali? What's going on? Was he trying to break it? I don't understand what the fuck I just watched. I feel like there was more to the story here. This guy pulls up in a car. I feel like I'm missing some chapters. Just a friendly reminder, Vince McMahon had a match at WrestleMania in 2022, and he won. He squashed Pat McAfee. You know, being a YouTuber, being in the wrestling community, sometimes you hear stories, sometimes you see things, sometimes you hear things from people that are close to certain people, and it makes you think differently about certain people. So all I'm going to sit here and say is that I don't like Pat McAfee. I think he's a scumbag. That's all I'm gonna say. What is Jonathan looking at this pussy, baby? We are gonna see you next time for another episode of the WWE Reddit. Hey, maybe I'll bring a guest on soon, like maybe Santi, or yeah.